What's going on, guys? Veve Vision back with another video. Today we're going to be talking about market prices. We're going to be talking about the comics dropping tomorrow. We're going to be talking about the 007 drop. We're going to be talking about giveaway information. We're going to be talking about Disney. And yeah, let's get into the video.
Disclaimer: we are not professionals. We are not financial advisors. This is not financial advice. Do your own due diligence and enjoy the video.
We're back. All right. Yeah, we're gonna start with a comic drop. Oh, wait, have you not seen this?
No, I haven't seen it.
Oh, okay. I did want to say, we're at 1.72k subs. Let's go. That was like 100 in like a day or something.
Yeah. Okay. So if you didn't see the giveaway video yesterday, link down in the pinned comment, and it's donated by Threat Level Worldwide. You're going to be getting a free fin if you win the giveaway, and it's sitting at $71 right now. So
yeah,
enter that giveaway.
Woo, let's go. Finn's taking a little pump recently.
Yeah, also, he's the second ever drop on VV2.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm super hyped about that. I'm definitely holding at least one of those for a while because that boy is clean. I just love it. That's like one of my favorites. Definitely keeping one. But let's get into these comics.
How many mints are there? How many mints? Oh, I guess we gotta look at the covers first.
Yeah, look at the covers first. But you will be sad when you see the mints, probably.
Okay. I'm liking them.
Yeah, I like this one isn't completely black and white.
Yeah.
And
I like the secret rare.
Yeah, the secret rare is definitely my favorite. Nice, simple, but whoo, nice and crispy too.
Yeah. If you guys didn't know, there's a comic update coming real soon. Yeah. And the comics are going to be like in the main page and easier to navigate. So comics might be getting a little pump here soon.
Yeah. Well, just like more exposure, just because they'll actually be like easier to access, because it's crazy to me. Like I keep forgetting that there's like new users that don't know how to get to the comics tab. And when I was live streaming on Saturday, there were people who like new users who didn't know how to get there. And I was like, no. So I'm going to be glad that, I am glad that Vivi's going to be fixing that. Should be soon. I mean, they made it sound like it was coming real soon. So
yeah.
Also, I do want to note, this is the first appearance of Green Goblin. I feel like that's a pretty big deal. Also, I don't know. I think this is the beginning of a new era. Yeah, I think this is the beginning of a new era.
This makes me want to pick up some the Amazing Spider-Man, the first one that came out.
Oh, I think I'm actually going to buy more comics right now, just because I think this is going to be the new regular, and that scares me.
That probably will be the new regular. You're right.
Oh, I don't like that. Oh, no.
Just real quick, let's talk about the Twitter and when did they hit 100,000? Because that was like a couple weeks ago.
I think the Twitter was like maybe a month ago. They were at 100K. Yeah.
I feel like it was less than a month ago. Definitely less than a month ago.
I remember like 107 less than a month ago. So that would make sense because the Marvel was around that time and they probably gained like 7K minimum from the Marvel stuff.
What Marvel stuff?
Like the Eternals and wasn't there a Marvel drop right before that?
The zombies.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But to me, this says there's probably like 40K new users because I never used Twitter except for Vivi. So like I feel like there's a lot more users, like more than this 20K that just don't use Twitter that are on the app now.
And a lot of people don't know like when the next drops are coming and stuff. So I don't think a lot of people are on Twitter. You're right, because we definitely get in comments and just like in the VV feed, there'll be people like, when is their next drop and all this stuff? Like, how do you guys know there's next drop and all that?
Yeah.
Like, I don't think a lot of people know, but
it's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy because they're growing.
Yeah, I'm super hyped, but looking at that comic, that gets me sweating to think that it's going to be more than double what we used to think was already too high of a mint number. Like this, I don't know. I'm hoping this isn't the new regular, but I think it will be. And
I don't know if it will be the new regular yet, because this is the Amazing Spider-Man. This is like one of the most popular comic series there is. So
yeah, that's true.
Wait, I didn't even look at what the secret rare mints and stuff are.
It's 1,400 compared to 600. So
yeah,
bonkers.
Absolutely bonkers.
I'm definitely going to be picking one of these up though tomorrow if I can get it. I think everybody should have a good chance. So everybody who's missed out on some drops, you should be able to get this. And I don't think the botters are going to be going crazy, and I don't think people are going to be able to get duplicates. So
Yeah.
I think you're chilling.
We're gonna be talking about prices in a little bit too. So make sure you stay tuned for that because some of these comics have been pumping and you could see them pumping a little bit more too. And just like some collectibles are pumping and others aren't. So for all you new users, there are some gems still in the market that you could pick up.
Yeah, for real. This even looking at this makes me want to go back in the market and pick up some of the low mint comics because
Mhm.
they are sitting real low. We might, I don't know. I'm expecting a like little bit of a comic pump here soon, but we'll see. I don't know. Especially DC Comics. I mean, don't they have that license? Because
They
I'm
do.
hyped for when those come too. Like when we
I
have, oh my,
Yeah, I think okay, this is just speculation, but I think Vivi is trying to go more towards the Marvel and the Disney because it's Disney and they want to be big partners with
oh
Disney. That's why I
yeah,
think they're kind of staying away at like a little bit of the DC.
yeah,
And
that's true.
Todd Max doing like their own line of NFTs. So
Mm, little beef.
yeah, a little beef. I mean, I'm not complaining though.
Yeah,
Like,
I still like this stuff,
and
but I
they're
am
still gonna do DC collectibles, but
especially that 100 piece Batman set.
yeah,
Oh my. If you guys haven't seen the video on that, maybe we'll make another, but we did make one in the past where we showed like all 100 of them and they are beauties.
crazy.
They're
Yeah.
so like some of them are like they're not even like basic like action figure Batman. They're like super unique and like funny and stuff. There's like a spy versus spy like take on it. There's so many cool ones. So definitely hype for that. But
Yeah.
did you want to do price predictions for these?
Yeah, sure. This is hard because we've never had this kind of thing. So
Yeah, nothing to base it off.
I don't really think they're gonna go under 7 just because it is Amazing Spider-Man and it's the first appearance of Green Goblin. So I think
Yeah.
you have a good shot at going for this and making at least like something and or like I mean, I don't know. I'd definitely go for it.
Yeah. I think it's possible for it to go under 7 just because new users might panic sell who like won't just expect it to eventually go up higher than 7, but I do
Yeah.
think that's a safe call.
Yeah,
But
because I mean,
crazy.
this if this was below 7, it would be the cheapest thing on VV. So it'd be the cheapest master
Oh,
collector point there is, and it's
that's
the
true.
Amazing Spider-Man. That's why I think like it's got to be above.
Yeah, that's true.
If it was a different kind of comic and there were 70,000 editions, then I'd say it's probably going maybe below. But I think just the fact that it's like basically the
Yeah,
most popular comic. So
that's
um
true.
yeah, let's talk about the Disney real quick because I just was asking Ben like what like when are they going to send out the Disney things and he told me that they already sent them out and I had no clue. So check your spam emails and or promotions and that's ending in December. So claim before December.
Yes,
Especially if you
sir.
got Walt because then you got a
Yeah.
year free of Disney Plus.
We don't know whether they stack or not though, do we?
Uh-uh.
I don't read into the terms and conditions of the subscription, but they might stack. So if they do, definitely check that out and make sure you stack those before December.
Yeah.
Um,
Lastly, before we get into the collectibles and everything, the 007 drop. So, what are you thinking that's going to be?
I think the car probably.
Yeah, I think somebody in the Discord, shout out the Discord, link in the description
Yes,
of the
sir.
video. The Discord's sweet. There's over 300 people in there, always helping each other out, showing the market, like what's a good deal. We
There's so
got,
many channels.
yeah, we
Like,
got VV Pictures, we got crypto for Omi, and like, I don't know. I think it's sweet. So check that out. But yeah, I think it's probably going to be the car too. I was originally thinking it wasn't going to be the car because I remember you said it was going to be the car. And I was like, I don't know if they do like the plane and the car in the same drop, but now I'm thinking it
yeah.
probably is the car.
Yeah, I wonder what's going on. Like, if they just ran out of time to be able to drop that before this other stuff, or what the delay on it is. Because I
Yeah.
know they promised it earlier than it's coming. So,
Okay. I saw this and I don't know if we've talked about it, but I talked about it with Anna when we did the beginners VV thing. And the collectible that hasn't came yet, it says coming soon, dot, dot, dot. What's the first poster that dropped on VV? I mean, from
oh yeah, the
007,
coming.
the
Oh, so
coming
you think
soon
it's gonna
poster.
be the
So
gun that animates it or whatever?
I have no clue what it's going to be, but I feel like that poster is going to get something like it's going to get a pump
Yeah,
after whatever comes out.
I do remember you saying that when I watched that, and I agree. I feel like it could be something with the gun, and then like how you put the ghost trap and the Slimer together. Like if
Yeah.
you put like if it's James Bond like pulling it out and like shooting through the poster or something, like you put those two next to each other and they'll like animate. That
Yeah.
would be clean,
That would
and
be
those would
super
pump
sweet.
so hard, bro.
I know. The only thing is I just don't want to pick one up and then it not become animated because I really do not want that poster.
Yeah, that's
Like
just
I
a circle
really
with
don't
a
want that.
dot in it.
Yeah.
Let's go. Big dubs, big dubs.
All right, you want to get
Oh,
into the prices?
yeah. I mean, yeah, let's do the
All
prices.
right. All right. So we're basically just going to be looking at which ones we are liking in the market right now. So
Ooh, oh my goodness.
pull over to browse. Okay. Shout out to Veve because they updated their app and now you can check out all these for like side by side. So shout out them because like to see those improvements. All right.
Yes,
So
sir.
what are we looking at first? This one I think was sitting at like,
I think
okay.
it dropped quite a bit. I think it's at like 1900 now. It was let me check the old spreadsheet.
Yeah. Do you want to say your point real quick that you want to say?
Yeah. Just to start off, I did want to say something that I feel like is happening right now, and I want everybody to be aware is I don't know how many new users we have. Let's assume there's minimum 20,000, which I think there's way more than that.
For
But
sure, more than
Veve,
that.
yeah, Veve got more than 20,000 new followers on Twitter. So I feel like that's safe to say there's probably 20,000 new users minimum. But all those people coming in, purchasing items on the market if they missed decon, which is pretty likely. I think a lot of people, especially these new users, have tunnel vision on all the decon stuff and all the Disney stuff and some of the older items like Joe Madureira, or I don't know how to say the name, but Joe Mad Batman in the very first drop was chilling super low, lagging behind all these other prices that were jumping. And so, yeah, that's like basically the main point I wanted to say is I feel like everybody has tunnel vision on these new decon drops. And even though they're sweet and I really like these decon drops and they're super low mintage and I still think you should pick them up, I feel like there's a lot of older collectibles that are being slept on right now, and just kind of lagging behind in this little pump. So
yeah,
that's the main point. So if you want to start with the new decon collectibles and Disney stuff that you think is a pickup, we can do that. Then we can get into the older gems.
all right. So I know we talked about this yesterday, but the apes.
Oh my
we
goodness.
love the apes.
Yeah, Gorilla Gang, Ape Gang, Orangutan Gang. You already know we
can
on
just
that.
yeah. I mean I think they look cool and just like I can definitely see a pump when the OpenSea people come over. So
yeah,
they're apes. Like they're apes.
Silver.
That's all you gotta say.
Ape.
Yeah.
Literally like my favorite collectible. Like it's so crispy. It looks so much better in the showroom too. Like, oh,
Yeah,
you guys saw it in the beginning.
I like right when you open it, I just like how it spins and it like shines the like X like right there. Just like seeing all the shine.
Oh, crispy.
Woo.
Oh, woo. One more time.
Oh, too late. I already went out. Yeah. Then there's also the black one's way cheaper if you just want to pick up a cheaper one. But
yeah,
if you're looking at other stuff, I'm liking the vulture, one collectible per set.
Yeah.
And
it's low right now. I think it's 300, which is
yeah,
not the lowest price, but it's pretty low right now. And people are kind of dumping it, I feel like. But
yeah, I'd
set a decent
pickup. I don't know. I think it's about where it should be, honestly.
Yeah, because it is one of the higher mints.
Yeah.
And yeah, I agree with that. But
so I mean, I just couldn't see crazy gains, at least right now. And I couldn't see crazy losses right now either. So if you're loving it, then maybe just pick it up if you want to just hold it because I mean it's at a good price, I'd say.
That Ink Stories Eve, it is a kind of a pretty penny to buy, but it is super rare and it's a really nice piece. I think that one's
a decent
that one will
be looked at for sure.
Yeah.
Other
ones from Decon though, I think the Creeping Dero, it's kind of chilling at a price I think is good, but I want to emphasize the Tristan Eatons because all of those, that is way higher. So it's finally jumping up.
Yeah.
So I think it's kind of missing the, entry point on that for major gains because I don't know. I don't see it going crazy high yet.
At least, right now.
But
we're going to be
Tristan
talking about
Eatons,
the older collectibles too, because I know a lot of you guys like have been asking, what's like cheaper in the market right now, because a lot of you new users don't really know what the prices were before. And me and Ben have been looking at these prices like a lot of hours every day.
Literally all the time. I've spent so much time on this app. It's destroying me.
I wish it would show you how many hours you've spent on it, because
bruh, I don't even want to know. That would be awful. But I think I like this guy. I'm iffy on it, but they need to add the link to the market there.
Yeah, they did the same thing as the one at the top. You can't do either one.
Yeah,
you can't look at them.
That's goofy.
I mean, I think a lot of people know this already, but it says this digital collectible will be linked to you. It is scarce and exclusive. Veve users can sell, trade. Oh wait, what?
It gives you. It like helps.
Right here. No,
yeah.
Featuring digital we'll get you first priority to pre-order the physical collectible in 2022.
Yeah. Yes.
So if you guys didn't know that, I think I don't know if that's forever, or if that's just for the initial users, but yeah, we talked about the apes. The dunnies are all cool.
Yeah, any of them, even though there's like 6,000 mints, those are some of the crispiest looking collectibles they have in the app, I feel like. Yeah. And they're nice and clean. You post up with them anywhere, they'll look real crispy. So I love those. I think the Shut Up and Draw, the Neapolitan Ting are okay, but I don't think they're gonna get you like major profit if that's what you're going for. I think they're more of like a niche collectible on the app. We missed the wave on the C3PO and the R2D2. Those have skyrocketed, and I think they're gonna chill in that zone for a while. They might take a minor pump, but I think it's just kind of a price correction that happened here as people realize that these are the first Star Wars NFTs, and then kind of were like, oh, maybe I should buy one for like 300.
Yeah.
But, this one, my goodness.
Yeah, it's going crazy.
Slight flex.
Slight flex is right. I'm so happy I got this.
Bruh. And that drop. Oh yeah. Gosh.
Talk
about crypto that will 1,000 times or 1,000x, like literally did that. Isn't that 100x actually?
No.
100 plus?
I think it was a 20x.
Oh wait, yeah, 33 or 333. I was thinking 60. I was like, oh my.
Okay, I saw a post by Cavell, and he said, like, somebody in his Discord was like, thank you so much, my Elsa move 100x my money. And then somebody commented and they were like, Elsa didn't 100x. I just thought that was so funny. But
yeah.
So yeah, the Star Wars guys from this are sweet. Literally all these golden moments are sweet. You can't go wrong getting any of them.
I think you can't go wrong, but I think my least favorite, and the one I don't think I'd pick up on the market, Avengers logo.
Oh,
that's pretty much the only thing.
Yeah, I mean,
and the hat
I should have showed off my showroom, but because like having this big in the showroom, it does look cool. But let's see how much it's at. 625
worth.
Yeah.
I just don't think it's worth that much for the logo, even though it does look crispy. But
I think it's worth that much for the logo. But the thing is, I think Wally should be
way higher.
It. Yes,
way higher.
It's like
sitting under 500 for Wally.
Yeah, and Wally looks so good.
I'm so confused why that is. Is it the irony, or is it like, why don't people want it? Because I don't know. If I had the extra money, I'd definitely scoop one of these. I mean, I don't know. And it's like it's the rarest.
Like, look, this one looks so good.
Yeah, I'm so confused. And I see them RC controlling this. Like,
I can definitely see that. If you guys didn't know, there's like little leaked, I guess, stuff, technically, maybe a little bit leaked, but like you can like drive around the DeLorean 1.6 model and probably the Ghostbusters 1.6 model too in the future. So I mean, Wally would be a perfect character to be able to do that with. So then we got the Homer and Bart. I mean,
I still
first
feel
appearance. I picked up a Homer and Bart at 410. I forgot to mention that on video, but
let's go.
It's in at 600 now. But yeah, it's first appearance Bart and Homer. So, and in one collectible.
I think it's slept on.
Yeah.
I've been like tempted to let it go, but at the same time, I'm like, think, because that boy is the first appearance of like 2 in 1 collectible. and the very first ever Disney drop. Let's go.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna start going through these quicker. Iron Man, he's in the Avengers, one of the most popular selling movies there is.
It doesn't make sense why he's so low either. But
Pizza Planet truck is in like every Pixar movie. I think that's a pretty cool little Easter egg one. And if you have been wanting to pick that up, maybe pick it up because it's kind of slept on, I'd say. Yes, and it's a vehicle, so if there's garages in the VV-verse. Elsa had a little pump, so
yeah,
I mean, she's cool and she's high selling, so
yeah,
could definitely get more pump, but it has already had a pump, so I would just I think it's got some time to cool down. The skateboard could be rideable in the VV-verse, considering they just dropped those skateboards and they have the hoverboard. So
yes, sir.
These Marvel Mighties have pumped.
Yeah.
Have you seen the prices on them?
Yeah, Ajax up at 88, or was when I checked.
88. Yep.
Crazy.
I got 2 of them at 40, like 2 or something.
I sold mine at 55. That. Tough.
Yeah.
My favorites for these. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, these haven't jumped much, so
no,
that's a little weird.
I was thinking about going for one, but yeah, I'd like compared to Doctor Doom, I would rather save and spend like double on Doctor Doom than get one of these. Even though if there's gamification, I definitely want to snag one of these because it's like the rarest Marvel Mighty you can have, and it would be the like ultra rare, and I feel like they'd have some cool like powers or something in the game, but.
Yeah. So the stamps, okay, we really got to start going quicker, but the stamps, I don't know. I ended up selling mine. I think they will get more pumps, but I really just would rather have a collectible than some of these for like, because I think I had my common and uncommon. I sold them both for like, I think like $110 or $120 profit. And I would just rather put that in collectibles, but that's just like me. I mean, I think they look cool in the showroom and stuff because you can put them up as wallpaper or like flooring, but I don't know.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's worth getting like one maybe, but if you're gonna go for like your first collectible, like speaking of new users, like go for something you like. Unless you're really into stamps, I would not sink like $200 in a stamp first thing. Like get something you like first. But this has been chilling. I know someone I talked to on Discord picked one up at like 900 and sold their Disney hat for it. And I was like, that's a move, because this, I think, it's one of the best looking gold statues, in my opinion. Like the detail is insane. It's so crispy. So
yeah.
And
I mean, it's season 2 too. So
yeah, super low mint. I mean, what? Yeah. 2,200.
It's the only gold one that looks like that in season 2 as well. So I don't know. I think that one will not drop any more than it's at. So yeah, if you've been looking at that, that's probably pick up Captain Carter. She's a cheap set Marvel Mighty gamification, possibly 235. If you're looking at her, she's also in.
I don't know. I'm off the Captain Carter wave. I've moved on. I'm no longer with it, just because unless they update the MCP, the set points for a one collectible set it's not really
crazy.
Worth, it's like what 1.5 or something, or like 2.5 for holding it. So I don't think it's really worth it. Once again, go for something you like. If you really like Captain Carter, that's a pickup. But if you're looking for profit, I don't really think it's going to jump again, because that pump was due to expectations of getting a bunch of points for the Master Collector program. So
yeah. So for this one, I was thinking about selling mine. It's at 125, but then I realized it was a New York Comic-Con exclusive and it's Spider-Man. So and it's a first appearance of Ben Reilly. So I ended up holding that, but I don't know.
Let's go.
I don't think it'll drop much. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
those are crispy looking.
The Labbits have been,
these are slept on. This is all of the Labbits.
Yeah. The new users don't understand that there's like all the stuff coming to them.
Yeah. So it's definitely, these are heavy slept on. I don't think all the new users know Labicorn is animated, because if so, I think it would be pumping like crazy, because like 300 or 200, whatever. Let me check the spreadsheet. But it's between 200 and 300, I'm pretty sure. And that is so cheap for that animated.
Yeah.
Where is it?
It's a Labbit.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like one of my favorites. Yeah. So, I mean,
and that was in the 600s at one point.
And I thought it should be higher than I stand by that now. It's like one of the very few animated, and the animation is crispy. I like all of them pretty much, but the backstabs, I think any of those are decent to get into if you like the Labbits. But yeah, the Labicorn definitely stands out in that bunch. But if we get into breeding, I don't know, just think about what ones you'd want to breed, because that's how I picked mine up, is thinking which ones I want.
Yeah, definitely. That and like the neons, which we'll get to in a second. But okay, sorry, we're taking a long time. But yeah, the serial killers. I mean, when the next one comes out, there's going to be like something special for the last fat breakfast or whatever. So
yeah, I think there'll be something, even if it's minimal for all holders. But also, I think there's a new Ron English drop coming out this Saturday. So keep your eyes peeled. I'm pretty sure it's the Monopoly piece. Go check out Tabs Trades live stream at Veve if you want to see a picture of that, but it looks crispy. Let's go.
Yeah. So again, with the Marvel Mighties, they've all been kind of pumping a little. I mean, wait, I haven't actually checked like these main ones. Okay. So yeah, they're back to what they are kind of.
I think that's higher than Doctor Doom. That is crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy, because I thought Doctor Doom would be higher, but it is series 1, even though I think when gamification happens, I don't think it's going to matter which ones are season 1 and season 2, but could be wrong.
I'm going for Doctor Doom. I have to get that at some point. Like I want that collectible so bad. Also, besides that, Sam Wilson is like my favorite pickup in the season 1 or series 1 Marvel Mighty.
Yeah. So the Spider-Man got a pump sitting at 175, I believe. Oh, 144 now. So dropped a little bit, but yeah, that's pumped pretty good right there, because it was sitting at 70 in literally the last, like one of our last videos, like a few days ago. So shout out to anybody if they were watching that video, because pretty much everyone's we were talking about, or maybe it was just me that was on that video, but they all pumped. So if you picked up anything, shout out to you. We love the assassin.
Definitely the best out of that entire set to pick up, in my opinion.
First Jermaine Rogers drop, and it matches with the Creeping Dero.
And it's his favorite.
Yeah, his favorite. This is his favorite choices.
Yeah, it's the most unique one. So overall, definitely nice little pickup.
The Ghostbusters, the movie just dropped. So those all got a little pump. Hoverboards also got a pump. 184.
Jeepers.
Yeah.
Body's booming.
I was buying those at 50.
They just dropped the update. So if you're watching this video, go update the app. It just dropped. That's the notification you got. I wanted to check. But also all these Labbits, I think any of these in the series 1, especially the Visibles, the Smork and Red I also like, and I've been eyeing the Mustache. They're slowly creeping back up. But if you guys haven't been on the app, that Neon Visible was at like 700 for a while during the last like bull period. So I think that has a decent chance of returning. Superman's gonna returning. Yeah.
It's returning, but new users are gonna want Superman, so check that out. People love the like prides, so
I like the Rewind logo most, just because it's so unique. Like there isn't any other piece like it, and it looks super nice. And if you can like integrate,
that is getting.
Wasn't it at like 1.7 or something?
I don't know I think it's like 1.2, but
it was up there in the thousands.
Yeah.
Whoa. So that is tempting.
It's more than half off right now. If you guys are looking at that one, only less than 2,000 minutes of that. Again, with the serial killers, Batgirl is finally above 40. I'm hype.
Let's go.
Just have to say that, because I was buying those at like 32, 35, 36.
Supergirl might be low. I'm not a fan, but I know other people are. But let's see if it's under like 500. Oh, okay, never mind. I think that's where it was kind of before. So,
this one got a pump, 140. Batman Who Laughs, yeah.
I think that's a decent, cheaper pickup for most new. I mean, not super cheap, but that is lower. Yeah. Wasn't it like 80, 90?
Yeah, I think so.
But
I think was sitting at like 540, I think.
Ooh,
588.
She
matches with our apes.
Yes,
that's the way I'd want to pick one up to put it next to it. I'm not a huge fan of these, but
yeah, if you like if any speak to you, go ahead, pick it up. But collect what you like. That's like a major aspect of using this app. But we're just like mainly talking about like chances for profit. If not, they're like
DeLorean got a pump. So
yeah. Ooh,
might
DeLorean's crispy.
Yeah.
Dang it. I wish I could have gotten in at 400.
That's a good one for a lot of people are holding those. So
yeah,
that's a good one to hold.
Cryptokin ideology applied to the mermicorns and the unicorns. Like same approach. If you like them, buy them, but if not, I don't follow them close enough to know if you could profit off them. But
let's see what Edo's at, because I haven't checked that in a while.
I think it's like 7.
Yeah,
let's go. And then Ultraman 7 has returned to 100, I believe. So let's go. I think so.
This one's been at 1.4 for a long time. It's at 1.1.
Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah, I believe, or 99s, but I think it was over 100.
110.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Got these. Same thing with the Ghostbusters. Oh, did you see the Slimer prices?
No, is it 140 or something?
Yeah. 160.
Dang.
Yeah.
Wow. I was thinking about that, trying to run another Slimer play, but
278. I don't know what I bought at.
I feel like that's how many mints is that?
This is 3,750.
Dang.
What am I doing? I bought at 185. Let's go.
Bro, I feel like that's super undervalued, but
yeah. Yeah, let's check Ritmo. 1.3 is at 1.4, so not much has changed.
Cool. Yeah, I think a lot of the Batmans.
I haven't checked Donnie. Now is the time to talk about this. So we got Road to Donnie coming, which is Ben trying to flip $7 into a Donnie at some point. I don't know if that's going to happen, but I mean, if we can get to that 100K mark at some point, those videos are going to be dropping every Sunday, and we're starting tomorrow. So
yes, sir.
Stay tuned.
Let's go.
Starfire, I saw sitting at 1,000. That 1.3. That's, I mean, season one collectible, first animated on VV right here. So yeah, that doesn't have much of an animation at all, but first one,
very subtle. I think a lot of the Batmans I think are good, but Harley Quinn and Joker are still kind of slept on. I think they've jumped up a little bit, but they're still pretty low. And the first appearance of 2 major Batman characters, slept on.
This should be sitting at normal, which is like, I think like 650, 700. Blossom got a little pump. I think, Ice King has barely moved. So he's a good one to buy and hold, because everybody that is buying him, I think he's like at 140. Everybody that's buying him is pretty much holding him. So because the price didn't go up or down. So that's a safe one. Yeah. And then Risso 4.8. So that was sitting at like 5.5. Yeah, or even like higher, 5.9 maybe. Before the little dip. And then Todd Mack, I thought would be recovered completely. I mean, pretty much has now. I'm pretty sure he jumped like 200 since we started filming, but
probably.
Yeah, so that kind of wraps it up. Let us know in the comments down below what you guys think is a good pickup in the market and help out new users. So
yeah, let's go.
I think that's all for the video. If you liked it, drop a like, subscribe if you want to see more. Hit the little bell icon next to the subscribe button if you want to be notified whenever we post. This is VV Vision, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Let's go. Homies, let's go. Let's go, homies.